Hi there, and welcome to this new Bridge Brothers video, where it's another cold Saturday afternoon in Croydon. So where else would we be but outside at the Mayfield to watch AFC Croydon Athletic take on East Grinstead Town. Now, very much like Sevenoaks, there's quite a few places between the two teams, with Croydon sitting in third and East Grinstead right at the foot of the table in 22nd, looking highly relegable at this point. And with Croydon winning the last two of their battles, although East Grinstead did take the third of those, again, this feels like a game Croydon really should just kind of have in the bag. Now, I arrived a few minutes late, so I do apologise. The footage isn't from the get-go. But I did get in, sadly, not to film, but to witness Josh Williams' superb opening goal. And really, I would like to say that set the tone like it did against Sevenoaks. But I would say for all of East Grinstead's sort of problems and where they're placed in the league, they really did put a fight up the first half. And there was a good 20 minutes where they could have got one or two in, but thanks to some sort of very creative goalkeeping and some very last-ditch defending, we managed to keep them out for the vast majority, well, all of the first half even. But the game wasn't as one-sided as the positioning in the table might think. And I would say East Grinstead were really up for getting stuck in. I mean, there were a lot of sort of heavy challenges. They were trying for every ball. They were trying for every duel. And really, the effort they put in did not reflect where they are in the league. And, I mean, if they put that fight up every time, they should be getting results soon, hopefully, for them. But let's get back to the game at hand. And second half was more Croydon than East Grinstead, really. I think we'd found our pace, we found our footing. And we'd also found just a channel just right down the middle, where if you were brave enough to make the run, you would get the reward. And it did in the end with Louis Theophanis getting us our second in the 59th minute. But things did kind of slow down. It was very cold. The heavens did open. People were slipping a bit more, we weren't, no one was as accurate with anything, everyone was sodden, but we played really well throughout, and like I said in our sort of previous videos, where Croydon used to be that kind of second half team, they need to feel their way into the game. We're now a team that just goes hard for the entire 90 minutes, and we're getting these early goals, and we're pressing these teams really well. And I would say, in that vein as well, obviously this and Sevenoaks, our previous league fixture, there was obviously a lot of, a big difference between us and them as league places and ability, I guess. But like I say, if Croydon can play like this against sort of the stronger sides in the league, then we should be looking comfortable for the rest of the season. Now, the game did end slightly confusingly. With I'm not sure what the pen was, but we were behind the East Grinstead keeper, but so we couldn't really tell what happened. But East Grinstead did get a penalty, and Dan Perry did put that away in the 94th minute to, again, I guess, help with goal difference. Well, we were just chanting P pen, but there you go. And yeah, again, another great result for Croydon, but, harder fixtures ahead. White Leaf just after Christmas, and that'll be something of a challenge. But again, another 3 points, comfortably at third, comfortably in the playoff zones, and hopefully Croydon can just gather this momentum and keep it going throughout the new year and into the end of the season. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and if you enjoy our show, we do have a podcast on the Premier League, on Chelsea, and on the Fantasy Premier League side of things as well, and Fantasy WSL. So take care, enjoy, and do listen in.